Well, we're about to take down our first gobbler here, and it's going to be a goal potential. He's out there at, he's getting a little ways out there, as a matter of fact. But we're going to let one fly. Woo! Woohoo! Yeah, maybe not. The new map, Scotland, is coming out very soon, and when it comes out, we're getting something that I've wanted for over 7 years now in Call of the Wild. I'm talking about the 12 gauge semi-automatic shotgun, and once we get that, it's gonna change the way we hunt for waterfowl. I cannot wait to have this shotgun. We're also gonna be hunting for a whitetail, mule deer, black bear, anything that we can hunt with slugs as well as buckshot. So we're gonna be using that for coyotes, wolves, fox. It's just gonna be an absolute blast. Of course, we'll be taking the birdshot out for pheasant, ducks, geese, and turkey along the way. Well, that is quite the sight. We got eyes on a huge buck. Oh my god, he's coming straight for us. And the coolest thing about the shotgun is this feature right here. So we can go to the shotgun and we can now change ammo from our 12 gauge birdshot and switch over to 12 gauge slugs. Just like this, we're now officially gonna have slugs in our shotgun. And honestly, I think I just realized why we miss those turkey. I'm like 99% sure that we had slugs in our shotgun. And I forgot to change them out. But anyways, we got a huge buck and he's coming right for us. Gotta watch the wind. He's in range. He is in range. So we gotta watch the wind. But we don't have a good shot just yet. You see, the problem is that we can't see over the top of that, those white cotton fields there. So we're gonna slide back this way just a little bit in hopes that maybe the wind will shift in our favor and we'll potentially be able to get a shot on our buck. There he is. There. Dropped him! Yes! Big buck down! Big buck is down! Holy, he had us busted too. We got lucky on that one. I don't think he was gonna stick around for too much longer. And hey, we got a big old level 7 male black bear down there on the run at 160 yards. Ooh, that's actually potentially in range. If he caught across there, we'd probably go for the shot. Then again, maybe we won't. So for some reason, I thought that we had the ability to zoom in when we held our breath with a shotgun, but we don't. For some of the shotguns with the red dot sight, that is a feature. Oh, there's our bear right there. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Watch him. There's two of them. I don't know which one he is. Oh, he's the one in the back. All right, we gotta try and cut him off. 250 yards, open sights with a shotgun is a little bit too far. Now, what we could always do is throw on the scope on this thing, I suppose. Now, check this out. Well, we don't have the scope. Boy, I feel like he should have been right here. They're so tough to find. There he is. I knew he was here. When they go down in this cotton field like this, they blend right in, especially if they're in the row, which is exactly what happened with this buck. Anyways, let's pick him up. Oh my god, it's gonna be a 231 gold, and we made a 70-yard perfect shoulder blade long shot there with the 12 gauge slugs as he was looking at us getting ready to bust. We drilled him and took him down with one single shot. That's an awesome buck right there, and you can imagine just how cool this shotgun's gonna be. I mean, especially the fact that if we're talking about the sights here, now take a look at the sight. The sight on this shotgun is actually like a turkey sight. So you got the V on the back and then you got one dot in the front. And the one in the front is kind of elevated a little bit more than in the back in order to make it level, right? But what I'm hoping for is that the new shotgun only has one bead and it's a lot more fine than this. So you can make more precise shot placements with it. So that means we'd be able to take 150-yard shot, no problem at all. We wouldn't have this little spot on the top. As you can see, that white spot there, we wouldn't have that spot. It would just be like basically the green dot. We put that right where we wanted to hit, and that's going to be the end of it right there. So until then, this is what we have to deal with, but it's going to be so cool to have that 12 gauge semi-automatic shotgun. All right, now we got to get over here and try and find this black bear. If we can't actually find him right away, we should be able to track him down. I'm not too concerned about that, but at the same time, it would be really cool to be able to sneak over there and actually get a nice shot before he disappears off into the woods. That is a turkey. I don't know if it's a gobbler or not. It's a hen. Of course it's a hen. But I figured there should be a gobbler with it. I guess, there's just 2 hens there? Well, there should be a gobbler. If there's 2 hens, there's got to be a gobbler. Gray fox, gray fox. Ooh, that's pretty cool too. Remind me to make sure we find the bear after we potentially get this gray fox here, which is right there, 150 yards away. Do we even have the caller to get him called in? No, we don't. But that's fine, because we could then switch out to buckshot, I believe. There he is right there. What would buckshot be like? Hold on a second. So you can see recommended classes here. And if we switch to buckshot, then that would definitely be class 2 through 5, which is awesome. Dude, that's so cool. So the buckshot is effective at out to 27 yards, but the reality is that definitely should be effective out to 50 yards. And in this case here, we may have to keep the highlight on just for now, because otherwise, yeah, you're not going to be able to see anything. Once we get close enough, and then we could potentially be able to see him from that point without having him highlighted. But for the time being here, yeah, we'll just have to make do with what we have. Oh, we can see him pretty good right there, actually. Matter of fact, there he is. Yeah, there goes the bear. The fox. That was not the fox! We just freaking dusted a turkey! Okay, that's a little bit funny. That's honestly a little bit funny. I believe we still did get the fox as well after. But yeah, we for surely dusted. I don't think we got the fox. You gotta be kidding me. We just hit that hen turkey with buckshot. Oh, that's pretty funny. There was a lot of turkeys there. Hold on a second. You're gonna tell me that that didn't even take down the turkey? Yes! Let's go! We hit the fox! We hit the fox! Oh, I'm so pumped. Obviously, we dusted the turkey. It was just a hen. But we got the fox as well. Don't worry. He will go down. At least, I hope. He's not hit very good, but he should be hit good enough to eventually go down. Also, remember, we got to get back here and track that black bear, which I'm pretty sure just ran through here somewhere. Oh man, I can't believe we shot the wrong one. It's a little funny. A little funny. Looks like doe tracks. Down to 0%. Rabbit's taken off. So our fox should be laying right here. We got him down. Let's go take a look at him. Oh, there's a bear. It's a female. But yeah, let's pick up our gray fox that we took with a 12 gauge and the buckshot running at 65 yards. And we had him one single time, which is honestly not very efficient. But it did take him down. We connected. I'll take it. It was a 4.22. And it was only a female, but yeah, we got him. There we go. Now you can imagine if we had the 12 gauge semi-automatic shotgun, say this fox jumps up, it wouldn't just be like boom. It would be boom, 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 boom. And we could have had all 3 of them down. We could have had 2 turkeys and the fox down all within the same 3 shots as fast as you can snap your finger. Boom, 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 boom. Just like that. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. But at least we got this thing. Now let's get back And again, this feature is super cool as well. If you go to your scroll wheel and just simply press the Y button, it will switch over to whatever we want for our ammunition. As long as you have it packed in your storage, it will then switch over. And I do think that it's pretty funny the fact that that flock of turkeys that were around 80 yards, we were shooting slugs at them. We were literally shooting slugs. And that's why we didn't get that turkey. We didn't even hit the turkey. That's also why we didn't see a pattern when we were taking our shot, because we for surely should have. Which I believe should be right around here. Now, we watched them go across the corner of this field here. And that's kind of the last place that we saw him. But whether or not he cut across here. Yep. We got him. We got him. There's his track right there, as a matter of fact. Guys, look at what's laying right here. It's the turkey we shot with a buckshot. 62-yard shot. One pellet hit this thing. So it looks like there may be a slight issue with the buckshot going on right now, because obviously if we're zeroed for 60 and this turkey was 60, we would have had at least 5 to 10 different pellets into this thing, not just one. And it should have dropped it for 2. The fact that we hit it with buckshot, it's a turkey that weighs less than 10 pounds. So anyways, it's a bonus. It's still another animal that we shot with the buckshot. And now that we have the slugs, we're gonna focus on getting this black bear. Guess what, guys? We got a rabbit hopping through right there, and we actually are gonna have to switch ammo. See if we can do it real quick here. What did I do? There. There's a rabbit right there, right there, right there. Got him! All right, there's a nice bonus. And we probably scared our black bear. For some reason, I thought we were accidentally changing sights on this thing, but okay, so the birdshot works perfectly. Look at that. That's what's supposed to happen. That is what's supposed to happen. Hey, would you look at that? We did it. We got a gold. Are you kidding me? It's a female Eastern Cottontail rabbit, and we got a gold. I did not know that the rabbits could be gold as a female. At least I don't remember them being a gold. 1.64 gold, and we got it with a shotgun. Heck yes, we're the competition winner from a rabbit. I never would have thought that that thing was gonna win. Oh my gosh, that's funny. That is hilarious. So these should be the tracks here then, right? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. All right, let's get back on the trail and find him. Oh, jackpot. Oh, that's not him. No, but that's him. Oh my God, that's him. They're right there. 100 yards away. The question is he gonna stop and bed next to this one? Oh, a gobbler. I don't know if he kept on walking through or he decided to stay there right next to this bear. That's one of those things that I just don't know. All I do know is the fact that we have slugs in here, right? Oh, no, we don't. Buckshot. Now we got slugs in here. I should say, we're about to have slugs in here. Oh, here we go. So we're zeroed in for 100 right now. And we need to figure out where this bear is. There's the 4. Whoa, that could be him there. Which would basically mean that he would have kept walking. Someone's walking here. And if that's the case, he should be right there. Come on. Man, of course he has to be in the thickest part. There! Oh, I can't see him though. Are you kidding me? He just walked right through an opening. I can't see him. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whitetail, 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 whitetail. I see a buck, but nothing. Yeah, nothing really worth getting excited about, that's for sure. A couple of 1 trivials and tiny, tiny 2s. But that's not to say that there might not be a good buck around here, because there could. There's a doe, and also our bear should be around here too. All right, we're gonna switch it up. We got a huge mythical fox here, and I'm gonna see if we can't potentially get it with the buckshot. Where'd it go now? Oh, there's his track. There he goes! Going through the woods. I couldn't even hardly see the thing. But we hit it. We definitely hit it. Got good blood here. Really good blood, actually. Oh my god, I think we might have gotten this fox. Well, we got good blood there, and then what? And then what? There's the bear track that I was looking for. There's our fox. Oh my god, there's our fox. Let's get back on the bear track and get our fox, which is laying right here. Oh my god, we didn't quite well, we got majorly robbed for one. That was an awesome shot. 42 yards away, running straight directly downwind of us. And we got him in the shoulder blade, what should be lung and spine. And these two dropped a little bit low. That actually wasn't a bad shot, but there was just nothing there. And I honestly think the vitals should have been lower on this thing. I didn't think the vitals would be that high up. But we got him. Got him on the run. A huge mythical gray fox. Ooh, all right, now we're talking. So we just got a call from the bear. At least I'm pretty sure the bear. The one that we were tracking right here. And then we spotted a nice whitetail buck right there. This buck's 120 yards out. He's in range. Oh, there's an even bigger one. Oh, that's a buck. That is a heck of a buck. Sorry, guys, but we are not passing that thing up. I really want to get this bear, but I'm not passing up a dandy whitetail buck that's a 200 plus. And there he is. There he is, right there. He's stepping out 60 yards away. Right behind that doe. Get out from the tree. Get out from behind the tree. Here we go. Oh, wrong deer, wrong deer. Wait, is that him? No, it's not him. There he is. He's stepping out. Dropped him. Yes. We're gonna double up. Because why not? Well, I know why we shouldn't have, because the bear might not have spooked too far from that, but... Oh, sweet! Look at how this buck went down! No way! Alright, this is honestly kind of incredible. The way that this buck's rack is stuck up on this tree like this. You just never see something like this. And look at the size of the rack on that thing. My god, that's gonna make for a super epic picture. Holy. So if only I could get rid of this Claim Trophy icon thing. So there's a way to go from this like that. I did it. Okay, perfect. So that's gonna make for one awesome picture. We'll take one more just like this, just because. And let's pick him up. It's gonna be a 212 gold. We got him at 53 yards, drilled him right in the lung as he was coming at us. That's actually the exact same spot that I hit my mule, not my mule deer, my whitetail a couple days ago. As you guys are soon gonna see in my video, he came running, and the rack is similar to this too. Not that I want to give too much of a spoiler, but he came running at me just like this, and I hit him right there. Oh my god, you guys. I just spotted our bear. He's right behind those trees. The only thing is the wind is blowing right towards him. So we can't really get any closer. Oh, that's not even him. It's a good one. It's a plenty big enough one. But it's not the one that we were after. That's right. That is alright. If he walks through right there, we're taking the shot. I think he just busted. Oh, now he is. He may be hit. Should be hit. But whether or not it was good enough, I don't know about that. And also, it wasn't even the right bear, so after all that, there was no point. Well, we're about to take down our first gobbler here, and it's going to be a goal potential. He's out there at, he's getting a little ways out there, as a matter of fact. But we're going to let one fly. Woo! Woohoo! Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. I think what happened is he stopped feeding. That's exactly what happened. All right, so it's not the big 7, but we did find another nice male bear, and he's borderline goal potential. But he's out there in 120 yards. We could for surely take that shot. However, I don't think we're going to be able to see him without the highlight, as you can soon see. Yeah, that's not going to be happening. So we're going to try and slide left more in hopes that we can get to a spot where we can actually see the silhouette of this bear. Like almost right there, but not quite. See, there's the tree there. And he's right there. I mean, we're gonna have to go way the heck over here to maybe be able to see him. But I mean, either way, we're gonna have a good win, so it's gonna be worth it. And there he is, right there. 80 yards away. There's a pocket, and I think we can see him. Well, it's not that we can't see him, but we can't really see him. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's him, but I can't really see him decent. All right, that'll work. That'll work right there. Got him. He's going down. That was a great shot. All right, well, we got our black bear down. It's not quite as big as that 7, but it's a decent one, and it's also gonna be not quite a gold. 18.6. Our shot was... Oh, we shot at this bear before at 100 yards and drilled him right in the front shoulder on the trot when he came across that opening. I'm saying dead center shoulder blade. Obviously, that's not going to take him down. But then we just made a follow-up shot at 85 yards and we connected on a lung. So pretty cool. Now, if only we could find this big 7. Well, rather than finding that big level 7 male black bear, which I honestly did want to find, I thought it'd be cool if we did something different and try to finish it off strong by taking down 2 black bear on the bait. Because this one is angled kind of straight away from us, we're gonna take that one second. But you could imagine how fast we could shoot. That one should be going down too. Yep, he just piled up. And that one's gonna be going down right there as well. Yep, he just piled up. So anyways, yeah, I actually tried to find the 7 for a long time and I couldn't seem to find him. I literally went and got a bear bait and put it out here so the 7 would come back. And he still didn't show up. I had his track right here, so I figured, well, I also had a rest zone here. So yeah, there you have it. 2 black bear down with the shotgun. I can't wait for the new 12 gauge semi-automatic shotgun. We actually got a little bit of a peek of the shotgun, and it looks like it's going to come in a wood stock with a really cool slide. So I'm super excited about that. And of course, we're going to be able to fully customize the shotguns. I'm definitely making mine all camoed out, or I might all black it out. It depends on how I feel. So anyways, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and also give us a hype in the comments down below. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.